When colonies of Europe started invading Africa to build colonies, one of their major obstacles was the disease malaria. However, the Europeans had a counter, a drug called quinine. It would not cure, but would prevent malaria. A group of scientists in Manchester decided to test a few samples of this drug on some prisoners of war. So long as the prisoners complied with the scientists, they were promised freedom when the test was over. One of the doctors, Dr. Howard Brown, decided to keep an audio log of the event, one of the first times in history this had been done.
This is Dr. Howard Brown. We are about to test the samples on the prisoners. Subject A received the daily dosage, Subject B got the weekly dosage, and Subject C got the monthly dosage. We injected them with the malaria soon after they fell asleep. So far they have not exhibited any side effects, save for the slight hearing problems. However, these came few and far in between. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Staff note: Colonel Arthur Radley was shot down by a guard today while trying to free his prisoners. His death will not be honored by a funeral. He does not deserve one. Once again, nothing odd has happened. The subjects are eating and drinking normally and going on with daily activities, or at least as much as one can do hauled in a small glass tank. However, Subject C has begun exhibiting strange behavior. He seems to occasionally experience spasms in his arms as if he is a beast, cutting something with his claws or nails. I will go talk to him. I spoke with Subject C yesterday. He admitted in having an odd dream in which he watched from outside the glass tank, which was shattered, possibly by a thrown object from inside the tank, as a monster shrouded in black clawed Subjects A and B and proceeded in eating their skin. I asked how the clawing was done by the monster. He showed me the same exact motion as he was doing yesterday. Upon asking him, I realized that he had not remembered the day's earlier spasm. What could this be? As if matters were not enough, Subject B had intense night terrors at around 3 a.m. this morning. Most of what he said was unintelligible, but I could make out a few no's and stay backs. Upon further imploring Subject C, he said that these words did come from Subject B during his dream. Could Subject B and Subject C's dreams be somehow linked? Something is wrong. Upon entering the laboratory today, the other scientists and I found the corpse of one of the guards, skin and clothing removed and cut into 5 pieces. In addition, Subject C looked, to say the very least, different today. He seemed taller, and his skin was a slight gray color. When one looked close, they could see him exhibit a faint but there smoky black aura. In addition, he did absolutely nothing today. He didn't sleep, he didn't eat, he didn't even move. He just sat in the corner watching Subjects A and B. This seemed to be becoming more and more like Subject C's dream. Let us hope it does not end the same way. On the other hand, Subject A seems to be showing no adverse side effects. He's behaving just like a normal human being. Of course, he's being fed daily doses, so as to show how it would work on the battlefield.
This is a final word of warning. Should you find this lab, should you find medicine in the cabinet labeled Quinine S A.1 through A.3, do not ingest any of this from this container at any cost. It will end at your and all those around your expense.
Earlier today, Subject C did not look human. In fact, I doubt he was. He appeared to be a monster, shrouded in black and exhibited huge claws. He stepped from his chair and approached the other 2 subjects. Subject A threw one of the chairs through the glass, and it shattered into hundreds of tiny pieces. It might have been an attempt to escape. I went downstairs to survey the damage. His escape attempt might have worked had Subject C not sliced Subject A into 5 pieces. He approached Subject B next. He appeared to be paralyzed with fear. I could not blame him. The thing that was once Subject C was now about 3 meters tall, and had an intense black aura pulsating off of him with every step. I took this chance to escape, to crawl space before the stairs. He hasn't found me yet. Oh dear God! No!
World War I, the lab was rediscovered by Allied forces surveying the damage. Upon entering, they found about 20 corpses, all in the same condition, sliced into 5 pieces with the skin removed. A small crawl space under the staircase was a large audio recording device, with a recording on it by Dr. Howard Brown. We can only assume the worst of his fate.